Hi, I'll be reading from the Michael Jackson Opus. Here we go. Forward. Okay. Forward by Reverend Jesse Jackson. You hold in your hands a special book about an extraordinary man. Certainly Michael Jackson has been written about before and no doubt will be again. He is perhaps the most photographed, discussed, and assessed figure of modern times. But this volume allows the opportunity to see Michael in ways few were fortunate to witness. The official Michael Jackson Opus offers a much-needed glimpse behind the shades, beneath the sequins, beyond the headlines. Michael Jackson, the artist, entertainer, and philanthropist, can be found in these pages, but so can much more. Often with public figures we see much, yet understand little. So too with Michael, the lens of public scrutiny can magnify both strengths and shortcomings and provide a distorted image. The glare of the spotlight can blind us to who people really are in all their complexity, but the struggle to understand another's complexity should be embraced, for it gives us an opportunity to better understand our own. Here, you will see Michael through a door rather than a keyhole. You will see bigness, transparency, and the flowering of genius. To you, Michael is an icon. To us, Michael is family. Janet Jackson told the world a few days after her brother's untimely passing, and she was right. To those lucky enough to know him, Michael was more than an icon. He was flesh and blood, mind and spirit, friend and ecology, father and family man. We must remember that Michael came from and always remained part of a family before they became the most phenomenal musical family in history. The Jacksons were a modest family of 11, all packed into a simple 4-room house. 6 boys, 3 girls. A father demonstrating the discipline of hard work by holding down 2 jobs, and a devout mother instilling the spiritual substance of religious conviction. Mother's parents taught the kids music and choreography, discipline, and values. Meanwhile, other kids played aimlessly without the structure and without the fruitful conclusion of such devotion. It was this environment that produced Michael Jackson. Through all Michael's successes, in all the places he traveled, through all the changes in his life, he always held onto the values that shaped him. Commitment to family, dedication to hard work, spiritual sensitivity, and the and the social consciousness forged in the streets of Gary, Indiana. And we must never forget that Michael came out of a particular moment in history when Michael and his brothers came to Providence. The civil rights movement had been working for decades to tear down the walls of American apartheid. The nation had not, nor, of course, has it yet created a racial utopia, but we were beginning the long process of making good on America's promises to itself. After years of legally enforced segregation, suborientation, and alienation, we were giving birth to a nation where black and white could begin to go to school together, play together, sit at lunch counters together, dance together at the same concerts, and see each other as Americans equally invested in and equally entitled to the American dream. To the American dream. Today, those things may seem commonplace. Back then, they were revolutionary. Michael benefited from and contributed to those changes as we activists walked across bridges to demonstrate for justice. Michael demonstrated that you could build bridges through music. Michael's dance steps on the airways like our marching steps on the highways helped create a special moment when a revolution in consciousness meant that African Americans could publicly cheer and be inspired by one of their own. White Americans could begin to embrace a black American icon in previously unimaginable ways, and a new generation of white and black music lovers of all races really could join together to scream in delight at Michael Jackson, just as earlier more segregated audiences had thrilled to Elvis. This too was part of the dream. Michael was ready for his time, just as the time was ready for Michael. 10 years earlier, Michael might have found an America too split by racial division to recognize and celebrate his talent. What a loss that would have been to the world. In times of turmoil and doubt, persistent racial strife, and ever-present wars on every continent, in dance halls and stadiums, on television screens and radios, Michael Jackson shared his gifts and gave people around the world an outlet for uplift, a cause for celebration, a chance to express their joys together, a way to soothe their fears, a precious glimpse of love and unity. How blessed was he to give that to us. One does not have to be perfect to be praiseworthy. Those who obsess over his alleged vices remain oddly oblivious to his abundant virtues. Let the record be complete. I knew Michael for almost 40 years, watched him perform as a preteen, prayed with him and his brothers backstage as young adults at the opening of the Victory Tour, had him to my home where we autographed I Love You on my wall. I am saddened that he has left this world, but his legacy will endure. To his children and mother, he has left a financial fortune and placed its care in trusted and capable hands. To the rest of us, he has left a fortune of memories. That was Michael, generous to the end. Throughout his life, in good times and bad, Michael retained a genuine generosity, a spirit. In our greed is good culture. Michael always wanted for others what he had for himself. Michael loved people and wanted people to love one another. He felt the skills, joy of music and dance, and wanted others to know that joy as well. As an artist, he had the courage to reveal his deepest aspirations and frustrations, and he wanted others to have similar courage. He reached unprecedented heights and wanted the same for his listeners. Our work was at times parallel, hoping to help people believe both in themselves and in something greater than themselves. At rallies, I urge the young and dispossessed to proclaim, I am somebody. Violent wanna be starting something. Michael exhorted his audience to lift your head up high, and scream out to the world, I know I am someone, and let the truth unfold. No one can hurt you now because you know what's true. Yes, I believe in me, so you believe in you. And he meant it when he sang, you are just another part of me. He really meant we are all part of each other. We are, in truth, the world. The world, and he saw the world change by the work that he had done. Change agents always rely on those who came before them. MOHANDAS GANDHI in 1948 showed the way for Martin Luther King Jr. in 1968, who paved the way for the Rainbow Movement in 1988, which helped make possible the Barack Obama victory in 2008. And we must give Michael his due credit for helping that last social transformation happen for many non-African Americans. Michael was the first black person they loved. He showed them it could be done. They welcomed him into the homes and their lives, and felt touched by him despite the differences that would have kept them apart in the past. We all had to sing together and dance together and embrace together before we could vote together. Michael's career laid the foundation for that, and God allowed him in November 2008 to bear witness to the transformation he had helped bring about when he stood with people around the world of every color who wept with joy as the United States embraced a triadic candidate in Kansas and elected him as the president. It doesn't matter if you are black or white. Michael famously sang in 1991. In 2008, America caught up to him. Michael saw there was something to be learned from the harmony of music. The black keys and the white keys of the piano, both essential to make a song come alive, could help us appreciate that the various races and cultures and faiths of the world are necessary to help the world to thrive. Michael truly believed that we could heal the world through the power of music and love, and he did as much as anyone could do toward that end. I do not think it is too much to say that in those moments when he delighted millions, inspired generations, brought so much joy to so many, urged us to repair the earth and love each other, Michael Jackson was indeed doing God's work. Even after this heartbreaking loss, his work will continue to touch and thrill and enrich us. We will always have some Michael Jackson in our hearts. Okay, that's the end of the forward. Oh, next time. Next time, I'll be reading Quincy Jones, Connected Souls. Okay, bye-bye for now.